Welcome to Simple Easy Python, and my name is Prem Prakash. Today I am discussing problem set 2, just setting up my Twitter. I am going to show you two ways how we can solve this problem. First method will involve less than line of codes, but the second one, which I personally prefer, is having a bit more, that is a bit longer. But the benefit here is that, again, right now we are in problem set 2. Once you move into the problem set 5, again you will have here testing my Twitter. So there again you may have to remodel or rewrite your code, and then you have to go probably the second method. By the way, I have already created solution videos for camel case and coke machine from problem set 2, and functions and variables from week 0 and conditions from week 1. If you have not watched them, I will give the link of the playlist into the description. You can go and watch it. And a quick disclaimer before I jump into the solution for this video. This video is only for educational purposes, and in no way I encourage any plagiarism. Try to write the code in your own way. With this background, let us jump into the code spaces. Here I am already into the Twitter directory, and now I am going to write the code here. So let us see what is the problem statement here. Just setting up my Twitter. Here we have to write a program where the user will be giving an input, and we have to shorten the input by removing the vowels. When we say vowels, there are 5: A, E, I, O, U. And this is how we have to structure our program. You can see it in demo video. There are two ways given over here. So now I am going to I am back again to code spaces, and I am discussing the first method that I said, which involves less than line of codes. So I am going to write here. Okay, we already know that using input function we can accept the input, so no need to repeat. I am accepting the input from user and saving it under a user input variable. At the same time, I am going to define an empty list which is called user output. Now what I am going to do is that I am going to iterate whatever the user is going to enter. So for I in user input, this is how we iterate. The idea here is that when I am trying to compare what the user has entered, while iterating for I in user input, while iterating I am going to change each letter into a lower case and then compare. Reason being, if I consider something like that, orange, here you can see we have got O as a vowel, A is there and E is there. A user can enter something like this, or maybe something like this. So it is always suggested, it is always better while comparing, you should change the case of the letter either into uppercase or lowercase. Here I am going to convert it into a lowercase while iterating only, and then compare it. Mind it, while iterating only. That is why I am going to convert every letter into the lowercase, and then I am going to check whether it is in amongst those vowels or not. Okay, we can create a list here. So let us create a list of vowels. What we can do here is that A, E, I, then U. So this is the list of vowels. So what I can say here is that for the U, if I dot lower, if the letter lowercase that is in vowel, let us call it vowels. Okay, if it is in vowels, so what I am doing here is that I am just trying to do a membership check. Then I am saying continue. Continue is used in Python to skip the remaining code inside the loop for the current iteration only. It is opposite of break, where you break out of the loop. And if it is not among these vowels, then what are we going to do? Very simple. I am going to add them into user output. Here you can see the empty list that we have already created. This is it. And then what we can do here is that user output is equal to dot join and again user output. We have discussed join in camel case also. If you do not remember it, I will just give a iCard somewhere above, and then we can print the output here. Let us simplify it further. Why do we use this line? Let us reduce one line here and we put it over here. Let us get rid of this line. Similarly, we can further simplify it. We can simply copy this and we get rid of the vowels here, and we do not need this line as well. So we, as the problem states, we are shortening the codes, everything here. Yeah, so let us try to run this code now. Python Twitter.py Twitter. Here you see, I am not going to check all the problems here. I am because I need to discuss one more method, so I am straight away jumping to check here, check 50. So waiting for the result. Here you see everything is in green, so it has passed the CS50 test. Now what I am going to do is that I am going to discuss the second method. So I am going to define a function called main here, and in main what I am going to do is that user input. Again I am going to accept an input from the user input here like this, and then I will pass this input to a function. Let us call that function shorten. We have to shorten it, so let us call it shorten, and then we will simply print the user input. Now let me define the function shorten. It is going to accept a word, whatever the input the user is going to enter at the prompt, that will be the input for the function shorten, that will be received here. So I have written here word. So what we have to do here is that for I in word, okay, again the same type of check. If I dot lower, oh my mistake, in, again either we can define what did I do here? I can define a list of vowels, or you can define vowels a list separately as we did into the first method. Both are one and the same thing. Then what I am going to do here is that in word, we are iterating in word, so I will be replacing this I with what? Nothing. We have to get rid of the vowels. So what I am going to write here is that word is equal to not word dot replace what? I with nothing. This is it. And then we have to, we are not yet finished, we have to return this, and mind it, the indentation, return is against the for loop, not here against the if. So I am going to return the word. Now I am going to define, say that if name is equal to main, then main. Let me clear the terminal and we try to run the program again. Twitter, it is fine. Second example that was given in the demo video, what's your name, and it is matching here. We can go into the just setting up my Twitter and check the demo video. What's your name output here, you see. Are there any further examples here? CS50, okay, if we try to give CS50 here, then it should be like, it should be the same because there is no vowels in CS50, no changes here. You can see it here. Any further examples? No. Any examples here? Twitter, what's your name? Okay, so now we can go and do the CS50 checks. Clear the terminal and check it. Waiting for the results. Da-da-da-da. It is coming up and everything should be in green, I hope. Oh, wonderful. You see here everything is in green. So this has passed all the CS50 tests. So that was it in for this video. If you find this video useful, consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel, and share it with your friends who are pursuing CS50 for Python. Till then, happy coding.